Hello to you all, Edward here. It's time for another installment of Express to You. Before we get the show started, we want to thank you all so much for tuning into the very first Express to You at the start of the year. We were told by the Vicarstown team that it went swimmingly, which is so wonderful to hear. We'd also like to thank all of those who submitted for this installment to bring the community together in a most grandiose way. To get the show started, since it's been a whole 80 years since the Reverend W. Audrey wrote about us in his books, the Vicarstown Creations team have prepared something special to honour this day. Let's take a look, shall we? To start off this segment, the Vicarstown team have been all hard at work within their workshop to reveal these! This trio looks a tad familiar, wouldn't you say? The team felt it was only right to reveal myself, Henry and Gordon in honour of the 3 railway engines being published. I've been told this is how the 3 of us will appear within their Roblox game right on Time Island. As mentioned previously, development will take some time, what with Big Engine Brawl still on the horizon, but they still wanted to show what they have in store. What a way to start things off, wouldn't you agree? This next segment are 2 features straight from the community itself. Let's take a look at what they have in store. Our first stop on this Community Showcase Express is to promote our friends over at Thomas Terminus. This is a community Discord server with a primary focus on promoting and sharing creations within the fandom. I've been told by the ones who run Thomas Terminus that they have all sorts of fun events planned in the future, such as contests and all sorts alike. And for those who are fans of film, they host movie nights every Saturday. The link to join our friends at Thomas Terminus will be linked in the description below. Come and join a wonderful growing community and be a part of the fun. We hope to see you there. For the next segment, a trailer has been prepared for it. Take a look at this. Well, I say, it seems as though the Thomas community is full of creatives. Thomas Beyond is a webcomic that continues the adventures of the original television series with some more action, drama, and narratives to boot. From what I hear, the comic will be debuting with a multi-issue long storyline known as Cedric's Storm. When the island is hit with the worst storm in recorded history, laying waste and chaos to all in its path, with all the Steam team out of action and our Thomas stranded within Vicarstown, it's a race to see if they'll be able to rebuild their rails in time, or will Sodor fade into a blank spot on the map. You'll have to read this thrilling webcomic and find out. My word, my wheels are wobbling from just hearing that premise. I might have to read this myself. The comics author Maymay Snow is also the founder of the Thomas Terminus Discord we mentioned earlier. They'll be sending work-in-progress material of the comic's development in there. Finished pages of the comic will be able to read on both Tumblr and Comic Fury. So please take a look if this piques your interest. Well, what do you think of that? That's right. Big Engine Brawl Streamlined will be releasing very soon. The team at Vicarstown Creations hope you enjoy what they have in store with this release. You've gotten a small peek at what's in store for this revolutionary release of this mod. Vicarstown Creations would like to extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support on Big Engine Brawl and the upcoming Big Engine Brawl 2. It truly means the world to everyone on the team. This next segment may have your wheels wobbling with fear. Let's take a look, shall we?
Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling lonely. The island's cold and dead breeze was felt on his boiler, and he didn't have anyone to share it with. There were no passengers, engines, or even melodies he could hum to. Just the rotting wood husks of his coaches to keep him company.
All of this is mine. And yet I have no one to share the view.
He sighed as the harsh orange sky rose above him yet again. Suddenly, as he was resting in the station's sidings, two people dressed in uniforms came up to his shed. One was small, who had blue hair and a mic. The other was a tall lady with red hair.
Excuse me, do you know what this place is?
Thomas stared in amusement.
This is my railway. I hope you don't plan on leaving. I can show you around. And believe me, once I've finished with you two, you'll want to stay here with me. For always, and always, and always.
Ghost James.
Ooh, spooky! What you just saw was a trailer from our friends working on Thomas's Railway Showdown. Your wheels may wobble with this spooky focused FNF mod that has a primary focus on Thomas and Friends fan creations, with many surprises in store. Be sure to take a look when it releases in July of this year. For this next segment, this is another very exciting mod coming down the line. But it isn't for Friday Night Funkin' per se, but something else entirely. Let's take a look.
Hey Thomas! Wait, why are you holding a controller in for this conveniently placed television set?
I'm playing a video game called Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, Percy. Can't you see?
What's Dr. Rabbit's Ding Racers?
It's one of those racing games, you know? The thing me and Bertie like to do sometimes.
Oh yeah, but why would you be playing something like this?
I'm glad you asked. Someone added me into this game as free downloadable content, see?
Whoa! How did they do that?
I haven't a clue.
Oh wow, Thomas, you're good at this. Wait, am I in this game too?
As a matter of fact, you are.
That looks nice. Do you mind if I play around? It looks really fun.
Go right ahead.
Ugh. Oh no. Dang it!
You got this, Percy. I believe in you.
Ha! Take that!
I'll catch up. Don't you worry.
Woohoo! I got first place!
You won fair and square. Honestly, you surprised me with how well you played.
Oh, it was nothing. Oh, by the way, where would I get this game?
I'm glad you asked. You can download Dr. Robotnik's ring races for free at kartcrew.org. And for the mod, you can fetch them on Sonic Roboblast 2 message boards or on Game Banana.
Thanks for letting me play along, Thomas.
Anytime.
Seems it's full steam ahead with this mod for the game known as Dr. Robotnik's Ring Races, featuring all your favourite engines from Thomas to Percy. I don't think Slow and Steady will win this race, For the next segment, it's something very exciting, starring an engine I'm sure everyone is very familiar with. Take a look at this.
Dear friends, we are sorry for such a long wait. Life gets in the way, just how it was for our friends on Sodor. With tight schedules, limited engines, and all is worsened by Henry's continued misfortunes. With tensions rising and Henry being sick yet again, some engines, well, you'll have to wait and see.
You don't think Henry is faking his illness, do you?
Percy, I've known Henry for a very long time. He would never go as far to fake something as serious as that.
What an exciting project to see starring our beloved Henry. I've been told this is a heavily rewritten take on the annual story of the same name, with a much more prominent overarching theme, more characters, and from what I've heard, some characters who have never appeared in a Train's Thomas project to date. Fizzling fireboxes! This sounds like something I'll have to watch and see for myself alongside all of you watching the presentation too. The release date for Henry's Hoax is slated for a September release, though this is subject to change, so be sure to keep yourselves notified for its release. Hold on to your hats, because I hear this next segment is going to rock it by! Let's have a look!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am George Stevenson, and I welcome you all to our Rainhill trials. Over the course of the next 6 days, 4 one-of-a-kind locomotives will compete in trials of both speed and strength. The winner will earn the creator a contract to produce all future locomotives for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway.
Feeling nervous, Stephen?
Me? Nervous? I've never felt more excited.
Well, try and keep that excitement in check, alright?
I don't want to see you acting all reckless again.
Oh, please, Robert. When have I ever been reckless, eh?
Okay, so maybe there was one time, Stephen, we had to replace your funnel, your buffers, all of your wheels, your... Alright, no need to delve into further detail, I get it. I must say, little psychopath, your performance today was truly unremarkable.
My driver told me to take it easy.
What's that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your dreadful horn. Oi! What makes you think you can pester others and get away with it, huh? Don't you know? I'm Novelty, the most prestigious engine in this dump. A perfect design, far above everybody else. You're kidding, right? You look more like a messed up pile of steel, you coffee pot. And just who are you meant to be again?
Stephen. People just call me Rocket.
Ah, so you're Stevenson's engine. Perhaps I should have held my tongue. No, who am I kidding? If anyone's going to win these trials, it'll be me. It'd be best to stay out of my way. Not that you stand a chance, of course.
I wasn't fibbing when I said it would rocket by, was I? Stephen's trial will be set long before the books about our Sodor engines were even written, during the famous Rainhill trials way back in 1829. It stars our much younger Stephen, also known as the Rocket, with a theme of self-worth and brotherhood. I've been told they're still looking for voice actors to take part in this project, so if you're interested, we'll leave details for you to get in touch below. I don't think even I've heard the tale of the Rainhill trials from Stephen's point of view, so I may have to watch this alongside all of you. Following this segment, I'm sensing a theme of oldies but goldies.
I guess this is the end of the line for you, old boy. We're sorry.
Such a clever tram, isn't he, Annie?
Indeed, Clarabelle. Such a kind and thoughtful engine. Henrietta is one lucky coach.
Alvine's the quarry are more than enough for me.
Can't you read the clock, old timer? You're late!
Those big engines have been nothing but rude to you since you arrived.
Well, I'm sure in due time they'll see sense. You just need to be patient.
If you can't keep time with a simple branch line service, I would hate to see what you're like on the main line.
I'll manage somehow.
Well, that explains it.
might say it's hip to be square with that trailer. Toby's mainline service takes place after the story of Thomas in Trouble, but before Dirty Objects, and is about Toby showing just how useful he is, even with services on the main line. This is Mr. Sans the Blackadder's biggest project of the year, but it is also very experimental with camera shots, animation techniques, and custom music for it to boot. If you'd like to watch this project, it's currently out now, so be sure to watch it following this presentation. Following this, I think you may find the engine in this next segment a familiar face. Let's have a look, shall we?
To my dearest readers, many letters have been sent to the island of Showdown, all from inquisitive children far and wide asking about the engines. I read a few myself. Some ask about the engines who are on loan to the railway, what other famous engines have visited, but most commonly, tidbits and facts about the railway's main fleet. Amongst all that were asked, many wondered why James was repainted into red of all colors. Well, while I did consider writing a letter in response to this question specifically, I figured it would be much more interesting if I were to tell you the story. Perhaps I shall write more regarding tidbits of the other engines. In any case, we shall certainly see. Sincerely, the author.
Hello everyone, Edward here, bringing you a special message. Today is May 12th. This marks the start of the popular children's book series, the Railway series. During its 42-book span, we were introduced to the wonderful cast of characters ranging from the kind old Edward to the ever-popular Thomas the Tank Engine. This episode of Thomas's Model Misadventures was made to honour the life, legacy that Reverend Audrey left behind. So sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy as we bring to you Thomas's Model Misadventures, a trip down memory lane. This was quite a celebration for the 80th anniversary of the beloved Railway series and the Thomas community as a whole now, wasn't it? Everyone at Vicarstown Creations would like to extend a heartfelt thank you for all those who've supported the team's hard work and those who took part in the presentation too. We couldn't have made this a really useful celebration without all of you. From the Vicarstown crew, thank you for your continued support and for joining us for another installment of Express to You. Be sure to join us over at Thomas Terminus, where we'll be posting exclusive teasers and sneak peeks for the upcoming projects, and to join an already wonderful community. This is our final announcement for the presentation. But before we go, happy anniversary everyone, and here's to another 80 years of stories. Until we meet again everyone, beep beep, cheerio!
Gordon was cross.
No. You're not saying those two rats have returned to our railway once again?
You're saying they formed an alliance?
Do you know that I dreamt of that little creature singing at me while I'm in the tunnel?
Well, one thing's for sure, this is no nightmare. The diesels on this railway have gone too far this time.
What are we supposed to do? The Diesels think they can sabotage us by deploying those two. We'll do it to them and see how they like it. It's time we fought fire with fire. Get them off our railway.
Billy.